Hey guys, SeanB, and today I want to talk to you guys about Dimension Predator. It's not about the boss, it's about the people. Even though the boss can be quite RNG heavy, but there are many steps you can do to reduce that RNG and clear it. Personally, I've been doing this boss every single time. I've been doing this boss for some other people as well, and I've never taken more than 10 tries personally. So if you're doing 30, 40, 50 tries and you can't clear it, and you don't understand, you're doing something wrong. And please, stop blaming RNG. It is not all about RNG. In the previous video where I show my run, and a lot of people in the comment section actually say that they did it for the first time and clear it, I'm really happy for you. But the problem is I see every single time I log into an account, whether it's my mod or the people who pay me to do this, or sometimes I do it for free on stream as well, is that nobody listen to the important part of the Dimension Predator boss video tips and tricks. You look at the team, you look at the run a little bit, and then you go and do, and you don't even know how you do it, or you don't even know why you're failing, and at the end of the day, you blame RNG. Nobody listened to the important part, and nobody did the thing that I say, so that you can reduce the bad RNG and improve your success rate in Dimension Predator boss. It's really frustrating to see. Even my fucking mods, man. Fuck. Today I finished another Dimension Predator boss for a person on stream for free, and I log in, I see the Fire Panda with 0 skill up, which means long cooldown and cleansing, which means no defense break in skill 1 most of the time, and it's really hard. Bailey has no skill up in skill 3, so less damage, and skill 1 has no skill up, which means I can't steal the boss buff or the mid boss buff. So it's pretty tough. There were a lot of figuring out in the boss stage on when I can cleanse, when I shouldn't, when I should keep, when I should defense break, when I should not hit the boss, all that stuff. I had to fail a couple times to really learn how to fight without skill up, and I managed to beat it. So here are 3 main tips I can give you. Please listen, okay? Number 1, your rune quality don't really matter that much. The main thing you need to have on your unit is crit rate. So you can crit and do damage. The content give you a lot of stats for free. Your runes don't matter unless you have legend quality tier rune, where 1 rune is equal to like 1 set of another person. Then it will make a difference. But for the majority of people out there, your rune quality will make absolutely no difference, except for crit rate and accuracy. The content even give you free crit damage. So if you rune your Colleen on crit rate, your Colleen can do good damage as well. If you can have wheel runes on them, that'll be great, because the first turn the boss, it will put dots on you. And if you have Wheel Rune, you don't have to cleanse immediately. You don't have to suffer from any damage at all during the first turn, and you'll be fine. But if you don't have Wheel Runes, you have a max skill cleanser, you're gonna be fine as well. So even your Raok can be run on crit rate and accuracy, and your damage dealer can be run with high crit rate, and that's more than enough. Don't run Revenge Rune. You don't need extra random unnecessary hit on the mid boss or the final boss. Also, when they take your unit, that unit can revenge you. So that's not funny, especially when a Vert or a Fire Panda revenge you. But every time, every single account I log into, runes are everywhere. They say I've tried 20 times, 30 times, I can't beat it. But the rune setup is never what I recommend in my video. And it's like, I'm too lazy to change my rune. Bro, so you keep banging your head against the wall, and the wall is not budging, and you are bleeding. So how about putting headgear on or some shit? And maybe you can break the wall. Maybe. But like, if you refuse to re-rune your thing, but you have the patience to go fucking 30 runs, it's beyond me. Yeah? There's a guy in my chat came in, saw I was doing the boss for someone else. He said he did 50 tries, didn't work out. Re-rune, finish in 3 tries. Like, tip number 2, skill up really matter. But today I did it with a non-skill up Panda and Bailey, which means you can probably do it too. But skill up really matter. So if you're seeing people using Kaki, you slap in a non-skill up Kaki and wonder why you're not defense breaking or your team is not doing any damage. That's the problem. Go back to Raok with higher chance to defense break, or Shina for high chance to defense break. You see people using Fire Panda, but yours has no skill up, because who the hell skill up a Fire Panda besides SeanB, and he didn't have anything to use 4 years ago. You don't have skill on Fire Panda. I get it. Nobody really liked using it, but you do have a max skill Fire Nailstone agent. There was some account I saw it, They don't even know the unit exists. You can actually just go to the monster index and search for a unit that remove harmful effect, and you can see there are many options. The Fire Lulu, Cha-Cha was it? The Fire Nailstone Agent, Lisa, they are perfect cleanser for this content. They're really good actually. So don't just blindly copy paste the team from the recommended, but use what you have that is good for you. Lastly, make sure you use the right skill at the right time and stop blaming fucking RNG. Because you might be doing the wrong skill at the wrong time that lead to the bad sequence and you die. Is not RNG. Even though you might not crit all the time or land defense break all the time. But the way the boss behave is kind of similar every single time. So pay attention to that and not use your support hit on the boss unnecessarily. Or if you bring Valor Jewel, you can put up immunity and then let it revenge you so that you won't get defense break and die. But the best way to avoid it is not to use your support hit on the boss so that you don't get revenge unnecessarily. The left and right tower move the same way, so you can see when things are coming to dodge it or sort of play around it. The phase where they take your unit is where you can kind of recharge and use that phase to get all your skill ready instead of just blindly killing the enemy immediately. But that's where you can reduce your cooldown, set up the turn order, because whoever's moving next after you kill the unit in the stage where they capture your unit is the one that's going to move next when you finally get to hit the boss. So if you can finish the enemy and then Raok is the one who's going to take the next turn in the boss stage, you can set up defense break on the boss immediately. But if the next one to move in the boss stage is a damage dealer and there's no setup for him, you wasted a turn not really doing anything. And every turn matters in Dimension Predator. It's like the mock battle content. If you waste one turn not doing anything correctly, then that might lead to a bad sequence immediately. So really pay attention to why you lose and ask yourself if the skill you did before the moment you lose, was that the reason, or was it like 3-4 turns before? Did you cleanse your team when it's not needed? Did you apply defense break? Did you hit the boss unnecessarily? Really pay attention to the small details on why you lose and try to do better next time, and not just go in immediately. If you're tilting, it doesn't help if you go back in, do the exact same thing, lose again, and tilt again. Stop. You don't have to keep doing and losing to the same reason. Like, just stop and ask yourself. Really pay attention. Maybe get on a call with a friend, do it with him to see if he can spot any mistake that you're doing. Not just blindly go back in and just lose the same way. It's not going to help. But anyway, that's it for me. I hope that was helpful. Or maybe that pissed you off and you're still never going to do the content. I don't know. I hope that you do to get some free stuff. A lot of people have been doing this and try it and clear it for the first time. I really like to see that. And I hope that you can do it as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.